Anything further? We should close the public hearing at this point. I'm tempted to let one person say a little something if they wish. I didn't want it to be only Mr. Davis who was heard. If Mr. LeBlanc wants to come forward, that's fine. Say you would have the last word, Mr. LeBlanc.
Thank you. I wanted to respond a little bit to Councilmember Mai's questioning. I understand that the land use preservation category in the general plan or zoning is not being changed. But what you are doing is changing the process and the procedures that were enshrined in the general plan and are still mentioned in the open space element. That's that open space dedication program. And by way of example, it's very clear that the company's obligations for open space is one thing. Park dedication requirements are another. What this zone change is doing is conflating the two. And what you're going to do is allow the Irvine Company to get credits for both their open space obligation and their park obligation whenever they come forth with the development plan, and the residents that will reside there. They're going to say, I got this zone change, I get park credit. And what they've done is introduced a favorable formula on golf course values so that they can offset their land dedication requirements by virtue of the improvements they want to install. So you're not changing the land use, but you're changing the processes and procedures that were part of the open space agreement. They were enshrined in the general plan. I would argue that you really ought to be doing a general plan amendment to kind of deal with the big picture here about how that open space program works. Because I think what you're going to be faced with is a detrimental effect on not only the open space dedication requirements, but also the park dedication requirements that will come with the development. That's the only clarification that I wanted to kind of get on record with you.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for those concluding comments. I see no further requests from my colleagues to be heard. A motion is properly before us. I think I need to close the public hearing before we take this vote. I'll move to close the public hearing. Is there a second? Seconded by Councilmember Martinez-Franco. And would the clerk please call the roll on closing the public hearing?
Councilmember Go.
Yes.
Councilmember Liu.
Yes.
Councilmember Martinez-Franco.
Yes.
Councilmember Treceder.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Mai.
Yes.
Mayor Agran.
Yes.
Carry 6-0 of the members present.
Thank you. Public hearing properly closed. The motion properly before us. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Councilmember Go.
Yes.
Councilmember Liu.
Yes.
Councilmember Martinez-Franco.
Yes.
Councilmember Treceder.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Mai.
Yes.
Mayor Agran.
Yes.
Carry 6-0 of the members present.
Thank you. That concludes this item. Thank you. Thank you to all who testified and offered their comments, and to be continued. When, Mr. Melching, do you expect this matter is apt to be before us again?
That's frankly a little uncertain, Mayor. I think the next natural time would be at the conclusion of the EIR process, about 12 months hence.
Talking about next year as a practical matter. All right. Thank you all for your participation. We'll now go on to agenda items 5.